Ooh, new Pint video. Oh my god. So much Pint. I love Pint.
Bit of an identity crisis. Lately, I've been having a bit of an identity
He came out. I don't know if he transitioned or came out. I forgot. But yeah. Congrats, Pint.
crisis. See, I'm kind of known for playing the mage character in every game I play, but lately, there's been a bit of a temptress whispering in my ear.
I love mages, same.
A pull
Either mage or rogue or assassin.
that I can no longer ignore.
I mean, in Final Fantasy, I did red mage, so sword and magic. I think that's like my favorite combo. Sword plus magic. If it's good, I'll always pick it.
I'm a slut for tanking. I love it. It's like every game, from Final Fantasy to insert hero shooter here, to even Souls games, I keep avoiding this so I can do this. There's just something about getting punched in the face that really does it for me. So here's my take. Tanking is the most important role in games and in life. Now
True. I appreciate all my tanks. I'm glad they can like stay in front of me and protect me so I can be a good little kitten and dance around and do my stupid abilities. Yeah.
I know you're probably
Same with healer, but tanks a little bit more because like I can avoid the damage maybe. But as a well, I like healing too, but yeah.
over there
My point stands.
thinking something like, and that's a fair point. Tanking does have its problems. So let's start from the beginning, shall we? With a little something I like to call Chapter 1, Tanxiety. Even if you don't play MMOs, you know what a raid is. Get a few DPS.
Yeah, you gotta learn everything if you're raiding, especially if you're tank. You're the leader.
Some healers, and some tanks, and then dedicate 12 hours a week to killing a boss made out of pixels like it's a pot.
Yeah, I did not do this. Thank God I did not do this, but it sounds really fun. I just never did. I never did like extremes. I think that's what they were called in Final Fantasy 14, or like Mythic Dungeons or whatever in WoW. I was never really into like super hard bosses where like if one person makes a mistake, it's a wipe. I'm good. That's like the reason I'm playing, or rather I like playing MMOs or like stuff that are MMO adjacent. Even gacha games, like even Genshin, WoW, and whatever. I do not want to be challenged. I don't want to feel like, oh sorry, I punched my mic. I don't want to feel like I'm weak or I'm worse than someone or like I made a mistake or like any kind of competition. I'm okay, you know. The reason I'm playing this MMO like is so that I can chill, farm items, do some like non-lethal, non-sort of cutting edge battle, use my shit, and then have fun. I don't like the competitive sort of hardcore. Can you even say hardcore? But yeah, I don't like difficulty in my games if they're not competitive.
Part-time job. And of course, group size can vary from 8 players in a raid to up to 40. But no matter how big the group is, there's always got to be some intrepid son of a bitch to lead it. And that responsibility often falls upon the tanks. See, if a DPS doesn't understand a fight, they can typically be carried through it. But if a tank dies, shit starts falling apart pretty quick. This results in a teensy bit of crushing pressure to not only understand what's optimal for you, but to also understand what is optimal for each of your teammates.
Hey, you moved the boss 2 seconds late. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm sorry. I didn't know. I'm kind of new.
Oh my god, no, I'm so sorry. I didn't know we had a fucking moron here. All right, everyone, let's kick him.
The fear of this often gives new players a sort of tank anxiety. Oh! You might think that avoiding a class solely due to social fears might be a bit embarrassing, but worry not. Even someone as cool as me has fallen victim to it. 'Twas a long time ago,
In an old relic of a game, known simply as World of Warcraft.
Ew.
In my younger years, I'd forgone many groups and raids who had no need for an extra DPS. However, one faithful night, our raid group needed a tank. Normally I'd think, nay, I couldn't possibly live up to the wisdom and knowledge of our current main tank, Bear Grylls. But I showed up and I tanked it anyway. And it wasn't because I was suddenly really confident about tanking. I fucking died so much. The reason I showed up is because I knew deep down in my little heart that even if I couldn't tank the fight, I could tank the embarrassment of being bad at the fight. And once I learned that, I realized I now knew the truth of tanking as a whole. Oh, tanking's like actually really fucking easy. That's right, folks. The scary tank class often boasts simple, relaxing rotations and clean, petite movesets, meaning you don't have to concern yourself with fighting to play DPS or doing whatever the fuck this is. Cause like, let's be real, for like
I love that.
1 second here, you're not doing all that. Truth is, DPS players need to be really good to get any kind of respect. And like, I get it. The fantasy's nice.
I'm gonna do the most damage and get the most kills, and everyone will be so bricked up by my gameplay that I'll get my very own Discord kitten. Yippee!
But the truth is, DPS are usually the least impactful role. But healers and tanks? Whew, those guys are important. And
Yeah, usually, and like in MMOs especially, the only thing that matters is your gear, because everything else is already optimized or like already simplified. Like a monkey could do rotations.
Yeah, a good healer might get taken for granted.
but a good tank? People respect a good tank.
A good I feel like a good healer, because like as a person that plays support characters myself, I think good healers are super underrated. Because like to be a healer, especially in an MMO, and like if you're doing bosses and stuff, you have to pay attention to literally everything. And it's actually super fun. It feels like micromanaging, and I really loved healing when I did healing. Especially in the raid, you have to look at everyone's health. You have to look at like where the boss is positioned, what the boss is doing, what he's gonna do next, what the tank wants to do, where the DPS are positioned, and like if you have like if you have the ability in Final Fantasy 14, it's like the thing where you pull another character towards yourself. It's like you can save someone, so you have to watch out for that. Maybe someone's dead, you gotta like battle res them or whatever. It's like if you gotta decide if that guy is worth resing or like healing or whatever. There's so much thinking you have to do for a healer. If the class doesn't have like an AoE heal where you just have to pump it, just click one button, or like have like a massive heal. I don't know. I feel like that's like a really fun aspect of healing, especially in MMOs, and within a big party. And not even mentioning, it's like if there's multiple healers, and it's like a big group, then you have to like do divisions and like divide work and work together, and not like overlap reses or whatever. Like, because like you gotta mid-channel cancel it and then waste time, then blah blah blah. I feel like healers, like I'm just a fan of healers, because I do like healing myself as well. But I'm just a fan of, because like I've experienced it or whatever. Let's go on. Sorry.
Because
Bit of a side tangent.
being a good tank means being a good leader.
Hey guys, what do you call it when a YouTuber needs to pay their rent?
Ad
time. Guys, wait, the sponsor is
Blue Protocol Star
Oh my
Resonance.
God.
Maybe the realest anime MMO on the market, baby. We got a great, big, beautiful open world with all kinds of monsters to fight. We got a
Alright, we're gonna be here within an hour, hopefully.
variety of distinct fighting styles to suit your needs, which you can swap between at any time.
We got a super deep customization system.
Oh, we're gonna have to make a character. Oh my fucking god. Oh my
Where you can create your own unique character and express
god. I'm gonna make Soma. It's already like I have to do Soma.
your dashing, ravishing, dare I say spiffing self. And we got mushrooms.
I love shrooms.
We got mushrooms. But the best part of all is having fun with your friends.
You can hold hands.
do a bit of fishing down by the river with the boys, hit up the town fair with the girlies, and partake in some good old-fashioned adventures with the theys. The world of Regnus really does shine brightest when shared. So chat, if you want to partake in this epic adventure, have a little scrolly down to that description and hit that link today. There's a couple of limited time redemption codes waiting for you, by the way, so don't miss out and come give the game a try. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a video.
Wait, no. I need those. We'll keep the code. I'll put it in chat.
Video to return to. I don't know why I said it like that. That was weird of me. I'm sorry. Chapter 2. The coolest guy in the room. As I briefly mentioned, especially in MMOs, tanks are often the least played class on any given team. Even in hero shooters, they are statistically the least played role. This can give tanks a lot of main character energy, or as the haters might call it, a good come. I don't know, I can't read. Because of this, you get to be extremely picky.
Good evening, madam. A party for you?
Ew, no. Bring me a team with more, girls. And since finding a tank can be really hard, you'll discover that convincing people to join your groups can be quite easy.
Hey, would you like to join my party? Out of the question. I will never join one of your parties again. There will be a lot of fighting, though. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's true. There will be a lot of fighting. Exactly. Count me in, then. Good. Good. Very good.
Pint plushie, available right now. You can kill her. You
that
can fucking kill
YouTube's,
her.
man?
Fucking pet her lovingly. Put it on a shelf. Put it in a jar. I don't fucking care. You can come on me.
Please fucking buy it, please.
So, the way I see it, there's really
Is that YouTube's, man? It is YouTube's.
two kinds.
So ugly, man. Their face is so ugly. Is there no other company? I don't want to trash it. It looks good quality, I guess, but the face is so ugly.
The slightly more self-serving tanks who have their music so loud they can't hear their team's comms, but damn if they ain't having a good time. Let's fucking go! And the other kind of tanks, who are more of a fatherly guardian, cruising down the road in a Ford F-150. You get to pick the songs on the radio, and even though you're just taking directions from your beautiful lesbian wife, everyone thinks you're the boss. But oh no, a mechanic that could potentially wipe the raid is in the middle of the road. You swerve out of the way, having used your agency to avoid catastrophe, and you look over your shoulder to see your darling children playing with their toys in the back seat, blissfully unaware of the horrors you narrowly avoided. And this level of agency or playmaking, I think, is why tanks have the most aura, leaping into the enemy team's backline to create space and ultimately win the team fight, being the last player alive in a raid.
I saw that. That was fantastic. Hold on. Show me. Come on. You're making me work for it.
Ultimately
Strange diff. That was
when the team
fantastic. There you go. Was that him?
fight,
Or
being
her, sorry.
the last player alive in a raid group, managing to kill the boss while everyone lays dead on the floor. Sure, it is cool to say, cast a big explosion spell. But you know what's cooler? Being the guy who walks out of the rubble unscathed, who's now approaching you rapidly.
But Pint, I don't like big hunky guys with armor, so I guess tanking really just isn't for me.
And hey, look,
I get your concerns. Not everyone can ooze quite as much
alpha energy as I do. But tanking
Yeah.
is not confined to such arbitrary forms of expression. The limits of what a tank can be are dictated only by the creator's vision. So if you're, say, making a character in D&D, or you're a game developer yourself,
A video game.
heed my call. A simple wizard. My favorite class archetype. Nothing tanky about this. Wrong! This mage uses magic to block attacks. How tanky. An unassuming man. With a gun. Holy fuck, it's a gun shield! Or you get someone really buff, and you make them naked. Okay, wow. Give me a sec here. That's a barbarian. The body's the shield. Epic chungus. Wow! Imagine. A small child, alone in a forest. She's small. Holy bitch, she has a fucking bear? Or some guy in armor that doesn't talk? Or some big fucking monster that protects her? Even though they're two characters, they count as one because
Annie.
they're inextricably linked? Can I get a fucking poggers in the chat, please? God, tanking's the best. Could you name a single circumstance where we don't come out on top?
Chapter 3. The evil
Pretty sure you're a bottom.
fucked up darkness dimension where they torture you for all time and you get tortured and they kill you forever.
When I first started tanking, I often wondered, if tanks are so freaking cool, if they're so important, why is it that nobody plays them? It was only after I'd been tanking for a few months that I finally came to understand the true weight of my burden.
The toll that it takes upon your mind.
Learning fights. Ooh, memorization.
Even if you're good at it, the constant pressure to perform at your best is suffocating. Knowing the layout and the meta path through every single dungeon, being the shot caller in raids, the ever-present fact that if you die, it usually results in a wipe, which is pretty noticeable to the party. They can typically tell when a wipe has occurred usually. So why would I subject myself to that? Because we all know I could just switch to DPS like the common man. Life could be easy. I could find myself a Discord kitten to duo queue with.
Hey, baby girl.
What the hell?
You like my damage stuff?
Yes, I do. You're so cool.
And yet you say no. I choose pressure. I choose leadership. Why? It's because what I want goes far beyond computer screens or video games. I am in pursuit of the highest level of tanking. That's right! You're gonna learn the art of tanking your emotions! Imagine with me for a moment, you and a dungeon full of random fuckers. Hey guys, I know we just pulled the boss, but I have to go AFK for a little bit. Oh, yeah, no worries, dude. Do what you gotta do, man. You're going too slow! I'm going to pull ahead! Oh, we got a feisty one here. Looks like I gotta keep up.
Holy fucking shit. You're so fucking bad at this game.
Yeah, it looks so soft. If it wasn't for that fucking ugly face. Not Pint, but this fucking disgusting U2's face.
Fucking kill yourself! God, I fucking...
Man, I love playing video games with my friends. Tanking forces you to put your pink bear tushy on the front lines for all to see. And unlike any other role in gaming, when you learn to surmount the tanxiety, abandon your ego, survive the torture dimension that keeps killing you forever for 100,000 years, it'll start rubbing off on your soul without you even realizing it. And then, all of a sudden, your virtual abilities to endure hardship stop being so virtual. Oh, hey, boss man. You want me to file my taxes and take half my income? Sounds pretty stressful. But I know I can handle it, because I tanked an Overwatch game last night, and a guy told me to kill myself. It's taken me what's felt like 10,000 hours of tanking to learn. It's not about glory. It's not about winning every time. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. Because that is how winning is done. And yet,
Pretty sure that's a quote.
there is many a day where my belief runs fickle, where my mind is stricken with doubt and melancholy. And no matter how much I try to muster the strength, I am simply afraid. For our lives are filled with moments of quiet terror that constantly demand our endurance. From the long months I spend on a project, to the nights I spend scrolling through slop, when machines ravage the very concept of art, to the generation that yearns only for a place to call home, whilst on the brink of destitution. Or, God forbid, I have the pleasure of having a bit of an identity crisis in front of thousands of people, and I have to come out to them all, simultaneously, about who I am. And in my darkest hours, I catch myself thinking, I can't do this. But you know what happens? Every single time, I do it. I tank it. For all of the good that is still yet to come. Hello! I hope you enjoyed the
Hello.
video. Not gonna lie to you guys, this year's been a little rough, and it's been getting kind of hard to keep doing YouTube full time. If you like what I make, please consider signing up for my Patreon or maybe picking up a plushie. Every bit goes a long way, so if Patreon could just cover my rent, it would seriously take a big weight off my shoulders. But that's enough of me yapping. Thanks for watching till the end, and in case you missed it, yeah, no, guys, I'm trans now. It's she, her. I'm still working on the voice, but like, there it is. Big news. Yay.
Yippee! Yeah, congrats. Also, as always, it's a wonderful video. I love her editing. I love the little story she adds in there, like the art style and everything. I think it's wonderful. Yeah, an awesome pint video. El Clasico. Honestly, you've set yourself a massively high standard, and yeah, you're doing it. The videos are wonderful though. I really like Pint's videos. Still can't play though, unfortunately. Check them out if you haven't already. And yeah, boom.